From a person who saw this ad for the first time, I was so shocked to what exactly I'm looking into. Today we'll take a look into a few creators that made millions of dollars for their brands. It's so important in the Facebook advertising, if you're an e-commerce store, to make perfect creatives that don't only look good, but have all of the marketing elements that make an ad actually sell. Direct response is still extremely important if you're an e-commerce brand. You can't just rely on your branding that is going to do magic for you, because there's so many great brands out there, and especially if you're still not the biggest one in your niche, you have to focus on having performance-oriented creatives. Today we'll take a look into a few which my colleagues from the Markademics team prepared for me. I still haven't seen them. I will make a reaction video on them and I'll let you know what I think genuinely, what they've done very well and what could be improved. And yeah, let's take a look. These are all $1 million creatives. So the first one is from the brand Koch, and it's quite interesting because as you can see right now, the first screen, it starts with I found it on Facebook, and I'm quite interested to look into what they've done. It looks like a UGC, but let's see.
I found it on Facebook. At first I was like, it can't be that good. I was very skeptical.
Okay, let's stop it here. What we see in this particular ad, if we start from the beginning, is I found it on Facebook. What does that mean? It literally makes the person who watches the ad feel like the person that's actually doing the ad is just like them. It's not somebody who was like just paid to do it. It's someone that found it on Facebook, just like you are right now, scrolling to your Facebook account and you're seeing this ad. So the brand is creating this type of connection between the ad and the person, so it's as genuine as possible.
I found it on Facebook. At first I was like, it can't be that good. I was very skeptical. I thought it would be another one of those products that didn't work.
Okay, I was very skeptical. I thought it's going to be one of these products that don't work. So it's directly going against some of the biggest objections that most of the people are having when they're watching any type of ad. Is it really gonna work, or someone is just trying to sell me on something? And you see this video that not so professional, is just someone who is genuinely giving their opinion on the brand and on the product.
I had no confidence in this product at all.
Again, the same thing.
I was more than a little skeptical.
I saw EcoWorks on Facebook and thought that is definitely a hoax.
I just opened my EcoWorks. First thing I'm gonna...
They did it so many times now. So they're using the same logic again and again. A few people being skeptical about it, but gave it a try.
Try out. Oh my gosh.
Okay, a few people being skeptical, they tried it, and now they show the results, directly go into what the product actually solves. That's great because you want to see in action what it does. It doesn't need 50 specialists to tell you what it does. They just wiped up the floor or whatever this is, and it showed that it does work.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That is so good.
This product is immense.
I mean, everyone would love to see something like this. If you're cooking, you know what this is. And with just one wipe, I mean, it's an old trick, but it does the job. It shows that the product actually works.
I am blown away and I love it.
So I started and I did this tiny little patch and just went, oh my God. And then that was it. I just started cleaning everything. It's amazing.
So I guess you could say we went on a bit of a cleaning spree today. Thumbs up to EcoWorks.
Okay, what we're seeing so far is that for the past 48 seconds of this video, we've seen many people who have created user-generated content in which they have specifically talked about the fact that they didn't believe in the first time when they saw it on Facebook. However, they did try it and the results were amazing. My comments for this video so far is that it is very well scripted, so you hear different opinions, so it's not just one person talking about it. It does have a okay dynamic, but for me, I had to wait a little bit too long for me to really understand what the results were going to be. So there wasn't really a big claim what exactly it solved. So what I would change in this video maybe a little bit is to understand what the results might be from the first 4 or 5 seconds. Now it's more important. Yes, this is an ad that got 18 million views, which means that either it was advertised like hell, so it worked like hell, or it went viral. Most probably, is the first case where it was so successful that it had so many impressions that it worked.
I gave it a spray and wiped it with the microfiber cloth and it came straight off. That won me over.
She took one of the wheels of my car and she sprayed this stuff on. I was actually really blown away.
Okay, so what did those people do again? What they're telling you is that it works on everything without them saying that it works on everything. They don't tell you that you can use it for many things. They show you directly that the different people are using it for different stuff. This way, you're not only going to one specific type of audience in your buyer personas, you're going after more people just by showing different people that are using the product. So it's great when you're going for multi-persona ads. Perfect.
This really does work.
It takes the grease off, it takes the soap scum off. It works.
So I've been using EcoWorks in the kitchen, in the bathroom.
Okay, now we had 4 or 5 different types of before and afters, which was great.
Everywhere, really.
So this is an absolutely brilliant product.
Okay, and at the end they give you the testimonials. Now that's great. I love it. I mean, it's a little too long as an ad, but it does the work. And yeah, it has everything that you need. Maybe being a little bit more dynamic, it was going to do a better job, but hey, who cares? It has 18 million views. It means it worked. It probably made millions of dollars for Koch. So a great one. After we had a look into Koch's ad, now we're going to look into another brand that's actually selling supplements. This time we'll take a look into Oats Overnight and let's see what they did. It has 23 million views, so it probably made millions of dollars. Okay, let's take a look into the first shots. What they did, it was directly showing you the supplement itself. It showed you the packaging, which does look great, and it is a good scroll stopper if you're looking for supplements. It shows me that I'm going to mix it with milk, which for the audience might mean something. Let's see. Okay, that's interesting because they told you one specific thing, which I can scroll back and show you, and that's the fact that it does have very low sugar and the protein is 34 grams. That's important if you're a fitness guy, that you're not going to be taking too much sugar because most of the proteins are having too much sweetness inside of them. They directly told you great amount of protein, low amount of sugar. That's a big USP for every brand that's selling something related to fitness products. We're seeing here the ingredients, which are important for the people that do care about what type of protein and what type of supplement they're taking in general, because in some of the cases the supplement brands are actually using low quality products, and in this case the ingredient list is quite good. Again, the same thing what it doesn't have. It's going against objections. Okay, so the second 20th, I saw that finally something that's different, that you actually put it overnight and you use it on the next day. Like, that's different. That's something that's probably unique to the brand. And I don't know why they brought it up after 20 seconds. Like, I would bring it like in the beginning to understand what this is. It took me 23 seconds in order to understand how the product actually works. From a person who saw this ad for the first time, I was so shocked to what exactly I'm looking into and what they do. I didn't understand that it was a breakfast in the beginning. I saw the 34 grams of protein with very low amounts of sugar and I thought, this is just a protein shake or something like that. And only in the end, I understood that it's actually a breakfast. Honestly, I don't know how this ad got 23 million views. It did work, but if this worked, it means that if they actually made the ad a little bit more performance-based with elements that are going after the objections that people have, it was probably going to make them much more money. It's not always only about the fact that the ad is perfect. It's sometimes that It does work, but it can be 3, 5, even 10 times better. The dynamics of the video, it was a little bit too slow. It was the same music. There was no voiceover. The text was just coming as a separate screen. So these are elements that typically I wouldn't recommend you using in your videos. And even though this ad was very successful and it did drive a lot of attention and probably great sales, it could have been done way better. What do you think? Comment below which ad of the two you like the most. And now look into a third one lastly, and let's see how it's gonna go. Okay, and the last one that we're going to take a look into today and make a reaction video on it is from the brand Lumin. I love Lumin. I've been watching their ads and I've been taking inspiration from them for quite a while. And this is one of their top performing ads. It had 21 million views. And it's something that you laugh about when you're looking into it, but then you're like, this is so cool. And I still haven't seen it, but I can guess which one this is, but let's break it down for you. So I actually needed a few seconds and I tried it again and again because I thought that it's going to have some sound in the first few seconds, but it didn't, which was very strange when I played it this way. However, if we look into this ad not separately, but when just scrolling around, what you see is, and you don't care about the sound in the first 2 seconds, you care about the fact that there was a happy guy and his probably happy girlfriend, and that there is nothing sexier than a man who takes care of himself. This is what they're trying to have in all of their ads, that it's women think that it's sexy when you take care of yourself. And as a man who, as you can see, has way too much beard, maybe what Lumin is telling me, that my girlfriend is gonna like me more if I take care of myself more. So that's why they're portraying a guy with a good haircut, clean shaved, that's probably taking some type of, I don't know, maybe he's using some cream so that he can look even better, and that his girlfriend really loves him and adores him for this fact. So this is what I'm getting from the first few seconds from just looking into this. It's a good scroll stopper.
I don't really have a skincare routine, but my girl wants me to take better care of it, so...
Okay, he's basically telling you, okay, my girlfriend is making me do this because I'm really bad at this, but, I mean, she got me Lumin, which means that this ad could be targeted not only towards men, but towards women as well. It's like, hey, women, get your guy something like Lumin, because this is the way for you to have a more handsome boyfriend with whom you can make your other girls like envy him.
She got me Lumin.
It's a 90-second skincare routine and it's delivered to your door.
Let's try.
It's a 90-second routine. It's just 90 seconds. What's the biggest objection that every single man is having about using those type of products? I don't have the time. I don't want to be like you. You're taking 30, 40, 50 minutes to be ready to go outside. But when you say, hey, I mean, it's 90 seconds, it gives a really good argument for the woman to be like, hey, I mean, it only takes 90 seconds. Why don't you try it?
Try it out.
So this is the charcoal cleanser.
Every second here is made so well that I'm probably going to stop this video for 100 times. But just looking to this, they went directly from the claims and their unique selling propositions that it only takes 90 seconds and that the woman is going to love the man even more. And they went straight into what you're receiving and how it works. And it just directly shows you. And I mean, it looks good.
This is good for excess oil, dead skin, clogged pores. Very refreshing smell. I should have been doing this a long time ago.
I should have been doing this a long time ago. That's the great reaction that every woman will want to have from their man, to say and admit that they should have done it a year ago, but they haven't. Because this way the woman is going to buy the product even more.
What's next?
This is the exfoliating rub.
So this stuff...
Okay, so it's not just one product. It's a few products that you're getting. And from what I remember, Lumin was having this test box with like, I think 3 products. So that's probably where they're heading towards.
Stuff is good for acne scars and shaving irritation.
How many men are having these issues? Almost all of them. So for that reason, I mean, perfectly going against the problems that most men are facing.
Not know my skin needed something like this.
I didn't know that my skin even needed this. I mean, again, textbook perfect. Just write down notes It's so good.
Already feels so much better.
Last but not least, the moisturizing balm.
Yeah, lastly, the third product.
This is really good for hydration. Immediately, just feels so much better. So good. How much was this?
What happened after he used the third product? His girlfriend was starting to hug him, to show him affection, which every man would love to have.
It was free, I just had to pay for shipping.
That was the best offer on the market at that time. Lumin was revolutionizing the market because it was offering you a free sample to try with just paying shipping, which was great. So you're getting all of these products completely for free, and that's what they tell you. Hey, how much you paid for that? No, it was free. I just paid for shipping. This is their way of driving completely new people who had no idea what Lumin is, had no idea why they should be using those products, that had all of the objections in the world that were handled in this video for 40 seconds, and they went with the best offer you can imagine. Hey, just pay shipping. That's it. Who wouldn't get it? That's a very easy and good way for you to be driving top of the funnel traffic to your website and convert at a very high conversion rate.
What?
End screen, get all 3 products free. That's their call to action. I would say that's the weakest point. Their call to action wasn't as great as the whole video, but in general, the way it was scripted, the way it was edited, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It was so good. Only maybe the call to action wasn't that good, but I mean, Lumin completely revolutionized with those types of ads the whole market for skincare products. So everyone's now trying to compete in a certain way because of them. These were the 3 ads that I wanted to take a look into today. They were great ads that my marketing team from Markademics prepared for me, and absolutely love them. Just comment below what you liked about those ads. It's going to be interesting for me to hear your opinion as well. And yeah, you can send me some ads and I will then make a reaction videos on them if you like them. So subscribe to our channel, watch the other videos, and yeah, let's make 2023 the best e-commerce year.